Yo, what is going on, everybody? It is Tristan. Sorry if I sound a little bit off in this video. I'm a bit sick, but today, topic of this video, aside from that, what we're going to be diving into is 3 sneakers that are probably my favorite holds of 2024. These are just easy bets in my opinion. They're ones you really don't have to stress about holding. I have all of these, right? So it's ones that I'm actually into. I'm not just trying to throw y'all BS plays. Like, it's stuff I have a lot of. Like, I have like tons and tons of Bred Reimagined. That's going to be one of the ones I'm discussing. But there's 2 other ones which I want to make sure you guys are paying attention to, because it's just, we don't get stuff like this often, and it's something you got to pay attention to. But why don't we dive into it? If y'all want more content like this, feel free to check my Instagrams. I'm always buying, selling, and trading here. Sorry if I've been a little slow about getting back to DMs last day or two. Again, I've been sick. I just don't know what this is that I have right now. But yeah, it's kind of blocking up my nose. My throat's sore. So I think it's just like, you know, a little sinus infection or something. But yeah, check me out here. I'll be posting here, you know, today. Got some more content coming here, and I will be getting back to DMs. I'm going to try and be on that today, even though your boy's a bit sick. And don't forget to check us out down below at Resale Vision Group. Don't forget, if you like paying less for hyped kicks, this is what we do every single week. Here's some of the ones we did last week. We did some yesterday, so make sure you guys check that out. Get access today if, again, you like paying less for hyped sneakers, like sourcing more pairs. That's what we do. And you can even see, look, some reviews from people right here. You know what I mean? Been in several groups, without a doubt. This is the best of all. I mean, again, we just bring the source straight to you. We don't, you know, try and provide information, do all that. We literally just bring you the hype kicks for better prices. So yeah, check that out below. But why don't we get into it? So the first one, again, this is one of those ones that is very obvious call, very easy call. So I don't want, you know, when these are up in a couple years, I don't want people to, you know, be coming back to my videos and being like, oh wow, you really called it. Like, everybody called it, you know what I mean? Like, this is a really, really easy one to know. These are going to be making progress. I mean, check out some of the big sizes already. 12, 13, back up at almost $500 already. You know what I mean? Like, the release was not that long ago, and they were down at like 400-ish, I think, 400 flat, could be wrong, or they did dip down to that point. I'm not, so let's see. Yeah, I mean, they were down at, look, 420, 430 for a couple weeks, and now look at that, just slowly heading back up. So it's like the big sizes in these 12, 13, 11, no-brainers. I mean, I'm just saying 10 plus in these. Honestly, I might even correct myself there. Like, if you can just get one of the more popular sizes, I would say honestly 9 plus. Those are usually the more worn sizes. Maybe some of the really small ones too, like a 6 or a 7. Some of those lady sizes, maybe like a 5.5. Again, those are kind of maybes. The only reason I would say those might be a decent buy is just because Nike doesn't make a lot of those, but there isn't as many buyers for those sizes, so they don't make as much progress over time usually. But aside from that, this is going to be popular for years to come. Probably the easiest hold I can state in this video. But if you're into holding sneakers and you're not holding some of these, you're doing it wrong, in my opinion at least. Because this is one that, again, it was previously a $1,000 shoe. It'll go back to that point. It's just going to take some time. Usually takes a few years, 2, 3, sometimes 4 years. I would say for this one, it'll probably take 3, 4 years before it gets back to that point, but it will be a $1,000 shoe, because in 3, 4 years, who's going to have a brand new pair of these? Not many people. I'm going to try and be one of them, you know what I mean? So that's what I can say. Patience will benefit you with the Futuras. And another one, Bred Reimagined. I know a lot of people are going to disagree with me on this one, but I'm going to tell you this. 10 plus, sizes 10 plus. Like I just said with the Futuras, you can go grab a couple of the small sizes in Futuras. I would avoid the smaller sizes in these. But if you look at 12, 13, 11 and a half, 11, popular sizes, look at that. I mean, you remember when these dipped down like 2 weeks ago to like 230, 240? I guess that didn't last, you know what I mean? I mean, this is such a good and easy back to school sneaker. Like, we're coming up on back to school, and I mean, I know if I was a parent and my kid was like, man, I've been looking for a pair of Jordan 4s. These, like, it's probably one of the easier ones to get. It's not like crazy priced, and it's also, you know, one of the ones that I would consider, you know, hyped. Even though, you know, the resale, again, is not all there. That's not generally what determines how good a sneaker is. You know what I mean? Like, this sneaker is good. Even if it was $100, it would be great. You know what I mean? Like, this is a really nicely done all leather Jordan 4. Also a touch to, again, a very, very popular past colorway. So, I mean, this is just one of those ones that these will be at 300, 350, I think, by next year. Even by Christmas of this year, I think some of those sizes will be touching 325. That's a bold prediction, though, because, again, there is a lot of these out there, and Jordan 4 hype is dropping off a bit. But I don't think that's going to be the case forever. You know what I mean? We got the Jordan 4 RM now coming through. That's bringing some hype back to the 4s. Those are really, really nice. I actually like some of the colorways. Actually, I think all 3 of the colorways I've seen leaked so far I like. So, like, you know, if they keep killing it with the Jordan 4 RM, Jordan 4 is going to do well just because of that. But also, another thing I can say is that I think Nike is also noticing, hey, we can't be doing a million pairs. You know what I mean? Like, it's good, but it really hurts the prices of our sneakers and the overall demand. I mean, they still sell out. But even military blue 4s are sitting in, I think, most sizes on sneakers still. That might have sold out by this point. But again, they were sitting for a while. And I think that's one thing that Nike is noticing. If they want their sneakers to sell out, if they don't want to be sitting on product, they cannot make too many of them. So again, I don't think there's too many of these. And again, you can go look at some of the past Bred colorways like that they put on other Jordans. even ones that they made a ton of. Look at what they go for a couple years later. Like, for example, the playoff Breds. I think those at one point were like 260, 250. Like, like those Jordan 11s back in 2019. I don't think those were going for like crazy bread, and now they're almost a $400 sneaker. So the Bred colorway just does good over time. One of the main things I want to mention, and this is a Jordan 4, even Jordan 4s will always have a market, you know what I mean? Like, even if it falls off a bit, there's always going to be people buying 4s. I'll be one of them. So that's what I can say. I think this one, just a really easy, safe bet. But I will say this. If you only have 1, 2, 3 pairs, it's not really that worth it. But if you got like 5, 10, 15 pairs, then this is something you can actually make some decent cash on waiting a little bit. But again, if you got that type of capital to go buy 10, 15, 20 pairs, I'd probably be looking to put it into these instead. Just saying, because there's less of them. They're more hyped. SB's trending right now. And SBs have had a niche community for years on years. And that's not going to, end anytime soon, especially since it's getting more popular now. And they're killing it. I mean, we got some, check out my review the other day on these, the City of Cinemas. Nike is killing it later this year. That's what I could say. But, I mean, we got those. We got, escargots. We got the Seattle Super. I mean, there's just so much heat on the way from Nike with SB. On the GR side of things, not even on the collab side. Like, these are just regular non-collab SBs. So, easy bet in my opinion. And finally, J Balvin Rio. The reason I think this is such an easy bet, right? Obviously, there was a little backdoor that happened, and some of those sizes are back up in price now. But I'm still trying to get a couple more of these, just like I am of the Futuras. Because, again, if the Medellin Sunsets can be $400, $500, almost $600 in some sizes, why could this one not be there? You know what I mean? Like, I'm literally just comparing it to the one they just did. Like, these honestly might have had around the same amount of hype as the, first colorway. Now, I don't want to compare on which one's better. Again, I think they're both very, very wearable. It just kind of depends what you're doing. Like, you could style them both differently or the same. It really just depends. But again, for me, almost all black Jordan 3 has some unique parts on it. The soles are pretty cool on them. I'm just gonna say I think I see these aging well, so I might do that today. Go grab a pair or two of these if I can. But again, I really want to get a couple more of these because I know the Futuras are just like easy call. Like, you're not gonna be able to go wrong with something like that. So that is what I can say. But these are 3 really easy holds I'm putting for 2024. Like, if you got any of these and you got them in your inventory and you're just keeping them for a while, you're making the right move because these are all, again, popular colorways on popular models. And again, some are even, collabs with brands that have a really popular community behind them. Or again, they're on a model with a really strong niche community behind it. Obviously, Futura, like, they have past collaborations that go for tons and tons of money. So it was kind of bound. Like, this was bound to go for a lot of money, you know what I mean? But again, it's only going to get more expensive. I'll tell you all that. They're not doing them again. So I'll leave it at that. But don't forget, check us out down below at Resale Vision. You guys can read some of those reviews. And if you just like, again, paying less for kicks, getting good deals. Like, again, you could see we were doing some of those hype pairs for less. Actually, some of the members in there, I'm going to be mailing those out this week. We did some undermarket Futuras. We did tons of lobsters. I think I did like 10, 12 of those, something like that. So, yeah, we have more even coming today. We did some retail Ninas. So make sure you guys don't miss out. Get access if you just want to start sourcing kicks for less. Get better deals on some of those pairs you're looking for. And just kind of get closer to the source. That's what we do. We bring you guys the items for better prices. We don't, just provide information, do all that. Like, we literally just bring you the stuff, better prices. That's simple. It's simple as that. So that is what I can say. Check me out down below here as well. I'll be posting some content here later today. And I don't know if I said subscribe and like already, but if I didn't, let's try to 200 likes in this video. And sorry that it may have been sounding a little bit off in this video. Keep in mind, I'm battling like a little cold or something. I think I'll be over it tomorrow in a day or two. But yeah, it's just kind of like it's the middle of summer. I'm like, bruh, like, why am I dealing with this? But it happens. So that's what I can say. And that's screen recording. I'm T. Thank you guys. Hopefully I will catch y'all in the next video, which will be tomorrow. So make sure you guys don't miss out on that. And I'll see y'all then. I'm Tristan, and catch y'all tomorrow. Peace. Sticks made a fucking hit.